Explain Everything has a unique, powerful interface. On the left is the hand tool that allows you to grab, resize, and move objects around on the canvas. You will use this to move around and place your video box each time before you narrate each slide. The next tool down is the pen. Tap on it to activate it or hold it down to change its width. You can change its color by tapping on any of the colors below, from black to red to blue. To select a different color, hold down any one of these colors and select a color like green. Now we have green. The third tool from the top is the highlighter tool that you can use to highlight text or areas of your presentation. The fourth one down is the shapes tool. Tapping the shapes tool and holding it down will reveal a flyout box with options of a square, rounded square, circle, line, arrow, and a star. I personally like using the arrows and stars. The fifth tool down is the text tool, which is fine to use if your presentation is created from scratch and Explain Everything, but I'm sure your Keynote will have all of its needed text already. Pressing the plus button is another way of having the world at your fingertips, and especially how you will add the video narration box to your presentation. You see the options to add such as existing photo, video, or file, existing sound, math equations, new photo if you want to snap a new photo with your iPad, new video if you want to record a new video with your iPad, and web browser if you want to show and tell about a website. Before I show you how to add your video narration box, I just want to briefly go over a couple more tools because you may like using them in your narration as well. Select this X button if you like to delete something you've added, like the circle. Tap the circle and it will make a red and white square. Then tap the little red X to delete whatever is in its selection. This tool is the laser pointer, which can go over the bullet points you're talking about while not writing directly on your canvas and leaving a permanent mark like the pen or highlighter. I love this tool, and holding it down will reveal its larger width, or you could choose an arrow or pointer if you prefer. Here is the undo button. If you make a mistake such as writing on a place you do not want to write on, like with the pen or highlighter tool, quickly tap the undo button and carry on with your presentation. Okay, it's time to start narrating. Let us now insert the camera by pressing the plus button on the toolbar and choose New Video. Tap the arrows on the video player to switch it around and see your face. Use the hand tool to resize and position the video before you start recording. A best practice is to keep your iPad at eye level with your face evenly lit with a pleasant background. You will need a quiet space where you'll not be interrupted. This first intro slide is easy enough, and we will now press the record button at the bottom of the screen, which will automatically enable the video box's record button too. For this slide, I will just state an introduction.
Hello, my name is Dawn Dubriel, and today I am going to talk about the Renaissance artists of Florence, Italy.
When we're done, press the pause button at the bottom of the screen and your video box will pause as well. Now let's advance to our next slide. Press the right arrow button on the bottom of the screen. Press the plus button on the toolbar to insert new video and move it on over to the right side where it fits and looks nice. And flip the camera around so it's facing you. Practice 1 or 2 times, and when you're ready, press the record button at the bottom of the screen. We will now go over these 4 artists, but remember, we are not supposed to read during a presentation. These bullets are our cues for what we're going to say. This time, right after we hit record, we will use one of our tools, like the laser. So we will press the red record button at the bottom of the screen.
Now I'm going to press my red laser button. Michelangelo Buonarroti, Leonardo da Vinci, Donatello, and Raphael all have 4 things in common. They were the Renaissance artists who all did a lot of their work in this Renaissance city of Florence, Italy.
And then the pause button at the bottom of the screen when we're finished. Let us now narrate another slide by tapping the right arrow button at the bottom of the screen. Recall, your total presentation should be about 5 to 7 minutes in duration, and you will be narrating each slide so your instructor can grade you on your oral presentation skills, plus you can watch and critique to practice and professionally polish yourself. Let's use the pen tool with green as the color. So we will again press the plus button on the toolbar, Choose New Video, pinch and place your video in an appropriate area, select the pen tool, choose the green color, hit record at the bottom of the screen, talk about your points.
Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece, the Mona Lisa, is not located in Italy. If you want to see it, you have to go to the Louvre in Paris, France.
Pause when you're done. We will now do the last slide, so advance using the right arrow at the bottom of the screen. And we see the quote from Leonardo da Vinci. This time we will use the hand tool to enlarge the quote just a bit, so you see various ways you can present. For this final slide, press the plus button on the toolbar, choose New Video, pinch and place the video in an appropriate area, hit record at the bottom of the screen.
And in the wise words of Leonardo da Vinci, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication.
Then pause when you're done.